What's up, folks? Welcome to Wasted Space, welcome back to the Zone, and more importantly, to Dead City. Well, maybe. I don't know which bit of this is Dead City. Either way, you guys seem pretty set on the idea in the comments that this place is not going to be very nice. I kind of got the same feeling, but let's go for it, I suppose. If we want a quick update on where we're at, so we're over here, Dead City. We're here for two reasons. One, we got to go and find Collier the Stalker for this dude. I have no idea what that's all about. But we've also got to go and talk to the messenger and somehow get him out of here. So save the messenger, reach a safe place, which is blatantly what this bar and shelter is all about. However, when I came in here, we were given some information about how basically after 8 PM, things go a bit gnarly. Thankfully, it's 9 o'clock in the morning. So we have, well, just under 12 hours to get all of this done. And somewhere over here, if I remember rightly from last episode, was a controller. In fact, I can see them. They're in the upstairs window, making my aim go weird. Okay, so there's definitely two controllers just in that building. Are we going to have to deal with funny voice and the whatnot for the entire way through this? By the way, confirmed, that's my sanity. I've checked this in one of the other episodes. So we can at least keep a bit of a watch on it. I've seen this drop when I've been hit by... In fact, I'm going to let this one hit me just so we can confirm this properly. Watch this bar when I get hit. See? That's my sanity bar. So that's definitely a way of tracking things. What's interesting is a lot of people mention that the monolith suit might be helpful here. It's the one that mentions having a strange contraption going up the back of the neck that seems to reduce my telepathy protection. But somehow it's supposed to be useful, so I don't know, it's miles away, we're not going back for it. There is a question as to what pistol I use, because we've got a big selection of pistols. Damage is quite high on that one. And it looks like having a pistol for this area is going to be pretty handy. Right, we've got the sniper out. Let's go and have a bit of a play over here with Mr. Controller and his friend, Mr. Controller. Where are you? They were on the top floor, but it looked like they were trying to come down. Oh, hello. I found him. I found him. He's out there. Apparently that attack doesn't actually hurt my stamina. My sanity, which is quite cool. Oh god, don't do that. That's so disconcerting. Why are these ones green? I don't even know. Oh well. More green goofy things. That's a fast firing sniper rifle, bloody hell. Yeah, I don't think this is where I want to be. Oh, what? Through the wall? You gotta be kidding me. Nope. Not doing that, friend. God. Ugh. Okay, so the other one can also see me somehow. How's my sanity look after that? Yeah, the sanity's okay here. It's annoying, but I'm not actually losing too much. Can I have good ammo? Why is my screen now flashing red? And there's a slow whining tinnitus sort of sound coming up in the background. No, not cool. Where's the other one? Hello. Bloody hell. Can confirm, 10 upgraded sniper rounds is how many times you need to shoot a controller in the back of the brain in order to actually kill it. Hey friend, I'm going to take your hands. They may come in handy. There you go, you see I did it. You happy now? With both of them dead, the noise has stopped. I am very happy with that result. That noise has been driving me absolutely bananas. And while I did consider taking it out of the game files, which is something you can do, where would be the fun in that? I think part of the fun of this series is it's driving me slowly insane. Okay, Mr. Zombie. Mr. Zombie confirmed. Mr. Zombie has a shotgun. Mr. Zombie can have a grenade. Lots of funny noises from the other side. I'm not sure how many it actually killed. Oh, I don't like this. Okay, so you're just down round to the left there, are you? Confirmed. What kind of war is going on in here? Looks like there's one on the end to the right over there. Oh, God. And there's one right there as well. Shotgun war. That one's not got a shotgun. That one's got a heavy machine gun. How is someone still firing? God, there's loads of them. Have more grenades, friends. Yeah, that comment, quoting Mr. Jane Cobb, about sure would be nice to have some grenades right about now. Yeah, okay. I see your point. I see your point. You guys all carrying grenades for me? I could really do with some grenades. I quite like this pistol, even though I'm not actually sure it's very good. Light grenade, yeah, they're weird. I'll take those though. Can we get rid of the other trash I picked up like that? Oh no, not in my hand. I'll take that with me. A drop. And definitely get rid of the sawn off. Even though, ooh, loaded. Okay, a few extra rounds, no worries. Our little scanner is telling me that there shouldn't be anyone else nearby. Cool. In fact, you've got more sniper rounds. Okay, so what on earth is going on in this place? Coat hooks. We're in a school. Yep. Oh God, have I changed the slugs by mistake? That's not what I want. Yeah, we're in a school. Okay. Confirm, zombies don't show up on my radar thing. That's good to know. Need to get some more bio-radar software then. Roger that. Okay, what's going on in the school? Probably nothing. But we're going to have a look around. This is a school, isn't it? Yeah. Blatantly. Alright, we've got going on over here as well. That's clearly where the messenger is. One of those two buildings over there. Yeah, this one's ruined. So, messenger's in the side of that one. That is a Psy-Weirdy. I assume those actually have names, but I'm going to call them Psy-Weirdies. And anything else worth finding? I suspect that there's nothing here. If nothing else, looking around for like weaponry. This is a school still. Over that direction somewhere. Okay, quite like that pistol. Let's have a go with this one. This fires funny rounds. This is going to fire the hollow points, isn't it? Although this pistol's ruined. Conditions that one in better. Of course, what I also did there was load up this one with my hollow points. This side is about to come through the wall on me. Yep. Yeah, meaty sounding. Oh, and then I get caught by one behind. Meaty sounding pistol, this thing. How are we doing? 953. There's an anomaly in the top floor over there. In fact, I'm going to take this opportunity to have a bit of a watch of it because I reckon we're going to end up needing to know that, and it's going back and forth by the looks of things. Or is it doing loops to the top floor? Because I can't see it now. Definitely went across those top windows briefly. Yeah, there it is. Interesting. I suspect we're about to find out what that's all about. Take a quick save, and... Do you reckon that car's drivable? Oh, who cares? Who cares? Let's get there. Very quiet out here for... I was about to say for the dead city. Ah, yes. Thank you. Quite quiet out here, right up until... aggressive Russian music. Okay, firing off that direction. What is it, 10 o'clock in the morning? I may regret this, but I want to have a bit of a look around outside first. Yeah, there's definitely an anomaly that moves the entire way around that building. Was it just zombies firing? Sounds like it. Looks like we can get into this building as well. It's very DayZ. Random anomaly, and the only anomaly we've seen. Oh, hell! Hello, friends. What are you guys up to? Oh, well, whatever it is, I think I might leave you to it. Yeah, not too bothered. They can continue about their business. Fine. If nothing else, it might shut that noise up, so I'm going in. Another zombie over there. Yep. And that's the Snork. May have attracted the odd bit of attention from somewhere. The question is, where from? And the Snorks are just ignoring me. Right, screw it. Or are they just ignoring me until I turn around? Whatever. Whatever, I'm going in here. Should probably not make the assumption that this place is safe. What was that on my radar? There was a blue thing. Best store in the world. Door is locked. Doesn't stop me from being able to take it out of it, though. Okay, where the hell am I going? Guess this is another episode that's going to be a copyright match, then. Hello. Hello. There was something there I could pick up. Oh, hello. There's a note and a poltergeist. Get out of it. Where are you? I know we can kill you now. Wasn't a poltergeist dropped 3 eyes? What does that note say? It seems to be glued onto the safe. It's in very good condition, as if it was written yesterday. Dear comrades, do not throw the party literature away. If Comrade Kozlov is not around to manage the library, put the books in the safe. He will take them and put them in the right place. Well, I guess that's one of the books I just took, right? This. State and Revolution. Yeah, not a fan of these things coming through the wall on me. Okay, so we've got to put books in the safe. That seems very weird, but okay. What was that? F to open the door. This is one of... Oh, hello. Hello. Record. Not that I'm allowed to play those, because those are also copyright match scenarios. That noise is like really quite loud. I wonder if there's a way of... I noticed in the options there's an option for what it refers to as ambient music. You want to bet this is ambient music. Because I can't turn this stuff off independently of the like main soundbar. So yeah, I suspect this may be, in inverted commas, ambient music. Right. So is this just a building full of poltergeists? I'm not seeing a... Oh, hang on. No, there is someone. It looks like he's on this floor as well. It's a very claustrophobic little building. Anything in there? Nope. Except blocking the door. Uh-huh. And a book. I suspect not a coincidence. You alright, bro? Miner. Oh, hey, you shouldn't have come here, buddy. You won't get out of here now. Now there's 2 of us. I'm not so afraid to die. Come here. Who are you and what's going on? They call me Miner. The building is a spatial trap. It's impossible to get out of here. I've worn out trying. Every time I try, I get thrown back. I've been sitting here for more than a day. Damn it, I came looking for artifacts and like an idiot got stuck here. It looks like we're stuck here together now. Do you have any food? We could last a little longer. Don't despair. Maybe I'll think of something. Yeah, helpful. Please. I wish you would stop doing that when you're in dialogue menus. Okay, so he's stuck in here. The music stopped. Thumbs up to that. It's got to be to do with these stupid books, right? I can hear another one of those things about to come through the wall on me. Alright, well I'll put this one. Clearly I just got another one. I'll put this one in the safe. Stop it! Okay, so now just a question of clearly finding more. I thought I'd been holding F down relatively well during all of this. Wasn't there another stairs up? I think there was. I think we could go up one higher. Okay, what do we get to deal with on the top floor then? A quick save is what? Oh, it's actually on the roof. Okay, so that's just to confirm that I'm definitely not allowed out at the moment, and the roof is counted as out. So it's a case of trying to find... The door is locked. Okay. So yeah, it's just a case of running around this building trying to find books by basically holding the F key down. Which in theory should highlight when I get near one. We've done the... Alright, I'm going to have to do this like quite thoroughly. So, bottom floor, make sure we have a good look around everywhere. Plenty of time till the end of the day. Oh, hello. Hello, sneaky. Come on in. Doesn't look like the sort of place, I've got to be honest, where you'd be doing a lot of reading. So a line of lockers, and it isn't in any of them. You kids. Aha. Aha. Let's get that in straight away, because that could well be the last one. Which one was that? There you go. Congress of the verbatim report. Verbatim report, I should say. Is that enough? Nope. It's not a particularly complex... I mean, you guys... Maybe I've already missed it. You guys have all already seen it, right? That's what's happening here. Everyone's like, oh, for God's sake, wasted. It's alright, we'll sit and watch you run around like an idiot for ages until you finally figure it out. Another stairs. That's where I keep my reading material. No. Under the stairs or in the carzy? In the carzy. This is a sensible places to keep them. Don't want to get bored. But before we put it in, there's a weird dag to finish up. There you go. That it? There's blatantly one more, isn't there? You kids. How do I manage to scare myself by shooting? That's impressive. Oh, I see, it's a S.T.A.L.K.E.R, the blue thing. They actually show up on the map. I must have bought the bioradar firmware for those at some point and not remembered. Yeah, I can hear you again. Nice to know that the positional audio on this is good enough that I can basically be aiming at his brain before he's shown his face. Done that bit. I've been everywhere! Come on, I have been everywhere. I really have. I'm inclined to start adding random books of my own at this rate. Some other one in here. Okay. Yeah, that is it. I have been everywhere. All of the places. Who's angry? I have really run out of ideas here. Short of running around with my crowbar just beating on stuff in the hope it breaks and I found something. Yeah, I think beating on things is about what I got. Impressive. Oh, cool. That gives me something to do while I travel around at least. There's only so many things I can hit with my crowbar and have nothing happen. And then we're back in the room where I started breaking stuff again. Well, I am out of ideas short of... What else am I supposed to do other than do it all again, but more thorough this time? And I'm going to start from one end and go through to another. You gotta be kidding me. So it doesn't show up when you're down here? What the hell, game? Really? Really? That's not funny. That's not funny in the slightest. This better be the last one. If there's another one that I've missed in here, I'm gonna lose it. Seriously. And also, where are the... Show yourself. This better be the end of it. Oh my god, please. Come on now. Here's a book. Take it. Yeah, okay, cool. And then the safe disappears and I can just get out? Is that the deal? I should probably go and talk to the guy upstairs first, right? Why have I got slugs in this again as well? Screwed up. And speaking of which, quick save before something goes wrong. I've got slugs, so I'm almost out. Bloody hell. Hey friend, I figured it out after like an hour of running around. How goes? Why didn't you go look? Thank you for saving me. I thought I'd be stuck here forever. We need to get out of here before the monolith spot us. Are you coming? I rescued you for a reason. I was told the second part of the code from the grief guys. Ah, so you're the one. Yes, I know the second part of the code, but first let's get far away from this place. I need to go to the military warehouses and then I'll tell you the second part of the password. Just give me a weapon. Been without one for a long time and I have no ammunition left. See what I have. I could give you a weapon. Oh, of course. I can give him the really bad quality one of those and some, what's it fire? 19 mil. Yes, hello, get out of my face. And 16 19 mil rounds. The NPC hasn't enough. I don't want him to buy it from me. I want to give it to him. Oh god, some guns he'll get for naught, but he won't get those for naught. Just to be annoying. And whichever zombie is outside... Let me leave. What is going on out here? Can you stop that noise, please? I don't want to give him one of my nice guns. Someone's going to have a gun for me, right? I can't get out now, right? Yeah, and then the noises start again. Wonderful. Just what we... Shut up. Snorks aren't going to drop guns. But the zombies over here will have one. Go back to that same building we were in earlier and grab some. Oh, or from him. Or from him. Slightly surprised that Snork didn't come. Right. What gun did you have that we can give to our stupid friend here? An AK. That seems about right. And look, you've got some ammo for it too. Even better. Wow, you run really weird even with this size stuff up. The way my vision's moving as well, my aim's moving at times, I feel like maybe we've got another controller now. Somewhere out in amongst all of this is another one of the gits. Recruiting people. Mole says he's recruiting people for Sally into the tunnels. Where was Mole? We've met Mole. What? Isn't he supposed to be dead? Like, isn't he? Didn't we have a message pop up saying that Mole had been killed? Maybe I'm missing something. Yeah, yes, weapon. There you go. Have this. Yeah, this he'll take for nothing. And some ammo for nothing for it. Cool. There you go. Is it suitable? Yep, just right. Well, let's go then. Oh god. Escort quests. I'm gonna. Oh god, I don't have much ammo for that. I'll take the. That's got even less. Where's the silence one? I'll take this one. Okay, he is actually following me by the looks of things. 1409, not too bad. Yeah, he's trying to follow me as if he's one of the companion things. I need to try that at some point. I'm not. At no point have we even given that a go. I am going to be glad to be missing and out of this building. Goodbye. Done with that. Are you coming, friend? We're outside now. Yep. Looks good. Right, I've got to keep you alive, haven't I? I suspect. That's a shopping mall full of zombies. It's this bridge we got to cross, so this side. Should we assume the zombies do spot us and just get that out of the way now? Learn to aim, wasted. Really? Definitely hitting that one. I can still hear more. Loads more, yeah. Oh, I'm firing the nice rounds as well. Shit, I did not mean to do that. Do not want the nice rounds to be wasted on zombies. One of them's standing really close as well. I think that building's clear, which means they're that way and that way. Yeah, I think there's a bunch behind us. There we go. No zombies, not today. What? I'm sorry, what? He just exploded. I don't understand. So this is before I've talked to him, but after I've done all the books, I think. Yes. And before I've collected a weapon for him. Not that you seem to do anything useful with it. Okay, go back. Oh, randomly got night vision on as well. Do you like the noise this pistol makes? Do I want to go and do some clearing out here before we speak to him, maybe? Get rid of some of these Z's now. That might not be a bad plan, you know? Except this time, don't use up loads of my special ammo doing so. They die just fine with a shot to the brain with the normal ammo. Aha. So maybe you chucked a grenade. Something killed our friend. And I'd like to think it wasn't just, oh, he's wearing an explodey belt, and that's what happened. You gonna come and have a game, Snort? Really? 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 What are we doing here exactly? Wandering away to bleed. You're gonna bleed to death? Nope. You're gonna get shot to death. Wow, they're going ham at something. What happened to the sim zombies that were down there? There's got to be more up here as well, right? Yeah. Oof. Where? Am I being shot through a wall? Because I don't see them in the windows of that house there. But I definitely just got hit by something from inside. Yes, kind of tempted to go and see if I can do something about this place. Kind of cool area. No, not on slugs. I think they can just shoot through that wall somehow. They seem very capable. Yeah. Yeah, you make sense. The one that's repeatedly shooting me from inside that building, however, less so. Yeah, look at them, cheeky little gits. How many zombies are there? Is that a zombie sniper? Essentially. Oh God. Where is it? I can hear it. A room for the zombies to come from, with a single anomalous bolt in it. Wonderful. One step closer to that dude's quest. I feel a bit better having looked around. I can understand maybe why that guy got killed now. Who's growling? Not doing that. Oop. I don't think the centre of this crosshair is quite where I think it is. That is a lot of Z's. A lot of Z's that are very well armed. Almost like these are all the dudes that got stuck here overnight. Yeah, look at those upgraded ammo and everything. I like the fact you can get into these buildings. I like the fact that a lot of these guys are carrying shotgun ammo. There's loads of routes inside these buildings. What the hell? I'm going to get way lost here, aren't I? Should really be taking the 19mm too. Anybody else got goodies for me? Not actually seeing any more life signs on the old radar. Ah, but yeah, the zombies don't appear on it, do they? We learnt that. And I can definitely hear at least one more. So yeah, that's not happening. Hey. Where? These guys have the... What is this dodgy reg that you guys get to use that I don't? can hear you. I can see that too. Bugger. He's going further away. That's just a bit weird. From where now? Look, there you go. You want a confirmation that they're capable of shooting through these walls? I think that was it. He's there. Two can play that game, friend. I think you're more likely to win it. So was that the one, or was there another one? No, that was him. Magically knew I was coming up the stairs. All of that to get up here and find... nothing. I suppose one should not look at it negatively, because what I have done is kill myself. Not quite. That wasn't intentional, but it'll do. No, what I have done is cleared that building out of stuff that's about to go and utterly destroy us when I try and take this guy over. Should really have grabbed a gun while I was doing that, shouldn't I? That would have made a lot more sense. You're a snork. Surely there's one just round here that I can have. What? What? Building's making zombie noises at me. Let's grab that and some ammo for that. That should do. Yeah, let's not take you. With a bit of luck, this time we'll go a little bit better than the last one. Still don't quite understand what killed him. I suspect someone from up in there lobbed a grenade, but still a bit shitty. Is that side going to be covered in Z's as well? It's the same sort of structure. I'm going to kind of make the assumption the answer is no, because I can't be bothered. Can't be bothered. Want to get the hell to wherever this guy is taking us. Like, immediately now, please. There's that blue mark's back up on the map again. You're right, dude. Right. Rescued you for a reason. Weapon. Yep, take that. And the ammo that goes with it. Good old me managing to find the only gun he won't just take. There you go. Have an RPK as well. That'd be a laugh. Oh, I'm not going to give you any ammo for that, but if you happen to... if you happen to magic up some ammo from nowhere, that would be quite amusing. Alright. Save it this time. Done a lot more clearing this time. This shouldn't be too bad. Still kind of inclined to get the sniper out. Where did you come from? You must have been the one that was shouting at me from inside the building. Yeah, that would make sense. Anyone else that's now suddenly appeared? Does sound like it. Okay, looking alright. Stuff's moving around a bit jerky. Kind of controllery jerky. Get out of it. Okay. Mr. Miner, you just come calmly with me, please, sir. Nothing to see here. Everything's all calm. Everything nice and chilled. Yeah, that too. Lovely. Lovely jubbly, no problems. Yeah, had you not killed these guys first, this point here, they'd be all up in that building, they'd be in that building, you'd be in a lot of trouble. Especially if you kind of rushed it and charged straight over here. Come on, come through the wall. Not in line with him, preferably. That's a snort. And that's a load of zombies that I somehow missed. They're around the back of the building. There. I say a load of zombies. It may only be one zombie that's really loud. No, not only one. Multiple zombies. Confirmed, multi-Z. Oh, God. Enough of these, please. Can't do. Let me show you how to kill a snork. Yeah, snorky, snorky. I was about to say, I hear bandit voices. Which is weird. Oh, that's nice. Oh, yes, much nicer. I can see again, guys. Look. Well, you can see again as well. It's actually quite pretty here. One of those boats down there. With something on the front of it. Doesn't look like an artifact. Don't know what that is. Oh yeah, I was going to show you how to kill these properly, wasn't I? It's with one of these, friend. Yes, I should be a little more careful, because that was quite inclined to go and attack him. And that's not great. Alright, what's going to be horrible about this bridge? There's going to be something on this bridge that's awful. It's an escort quest, there's got to be. There's so many snorks here, this is ridiculous. Good job, Wasted. Got this on lockdown. No, this guy had a bad time. Your truck survived remarkably alright. What's happened to the dude I'm escorting? That's the question. He's going to get killed by snorks the other side of the river. Go on, friend. I know, I fell off. It was very silly. Ah, yes, the bulletproof snork. Screw you, Mr. Snork. Wasted enough ammo already. Shouldn't have bothered. I know this already. What's that down there? No, just a glint of water through the bushes. Trying to keep an eye out for anything interesting, like that helicopter I missed. Like right down the end there's clearly some interesting artifact field or anomaly field way down there. Imagine there'd be something pretty cool in that. Might have to spend a bit of time checking out Dead City once we've done this little thing. As long as we do it in the right times of day, should be alright, yeah. Okay. Quick save and prepare for ambush from the bushes. Oh god. What were you loading? What are you loading? Yes, if you're offered some high-tech rifle for 800 in the village in the Dark Valley, don't go for it. It's a fraud. We know. We know. Ah, I could have seen that coming. That's what the swirlies mean. No, not the good rounds. Not the good rounds. Run. Open inventory. Switch to shittier pistol. I like how that one did a backflip. Wonderful. Okay. Let's go around the side field. Yeah, I do like the look of this pistol. It's just a shame it's not very good. Or I should say pistols in general aren't that great. Yeah, I can see there's a thingy-me-jobby there. Okay. You gonna make it? Good. What is going on in this place? It says bar and shelter is here. Does that mean it's free? In fact, actually, it says bar and shelter is to our right, and to the left is Collier the Stalker. So I guess we go right first, get this guy back to the right place, and then go and do Collier the Stalker? Hopefully. Either that, or we take this guy to the right place and then it teleports us randomly out of here and I've got to come all my way back again. So let's not write over that quick save. Hey, clever thinking. Not really, but hey. Yeah. Oh, it is friendly. Sweet. So it's in here. No idea. Never been to this place. No, it's not in here. It's out the back and underground. How? I can hear them under me. So it's around here. Is this it? Are we looking at the entrance to underground bunker of Wynn? I think we are. Perhaps not. Oh, F to open the door. Okay, it is this one. Sweet. Oh, nice. Swanky. You're right, friend. You don't talk. Roger. I don't think that's how it looked. Random dudes. Hang on a one. You right, Bill?
Pills here!
You come a long way. Or are yet to go a long way. What the hell is he doing here? Oh, let's talk. Bosun, Hey, was it you that called for me? Yes, it was me. Greetings, S.T.A.L.K.E.R. I'm glad to see you are doing well. Where have you been for so long? Rumours already had it that you'd perished at the radar, and there was no sign of you still being alive. How did you manage to pass through the city, by the way? There's now a bigger fry than there was at Yantar. We've been stuck here for a week, unable to leave. We're already low on water and food, and unless something is done, we'll be in trouble. Well, in a sense, I really almost died. And as for the city, I have a special protective helmet Sakharov gave me. Protective helmet, that's great. Need to restore our connection with the rest of the zone or we'll run out of supplies. Wait, what do you mean by almost died? Basically, it seems to have something to do with me going to the centre of the zone. I lost my memory. Wish this music wasn't in the background at the same time. Could it be any less appropriate? Come on, you, amnesia, you're kidding, right? Dead serious. I came to my senses at Sidrovix with this mark on my arm as a little bonus that came with the written off death truck they rescued me from. Bloody hell, don't you remember anything at all? Well, I can remember stuff from since I woke up. The rest restores slowly. It's still not completely back, but sometimes I dream of my past, so that is my past and my memories. And I remember fragments when I'm in a familiar place. Then what about your teammates, Ghost and Fang? You know what they're up to? They died. Fang was shot down by a mercenary near the warehouse, and Ghost fell victim of a controller in the laboratory under Yantar. Yeah, we found both of those dudes. So that was true. I'm sorry, they were good guys. So that's our situation, huh? Well, in that case, I'll try to give you a hand. I'll try to give you a hand to my best, old friend. Ask whatever you're interested in, and interesting English, and I'll tell you what I know, as well as the reason I called you here. Tell me, how do you know my team? We were together at the time we made our way into the zone, from the northern part, from Belarus. Found a lot of artifacts, many of them unique. Then after the second mission, made new parts of the zone accessible. You came that way. I followed you here and founded the bar. You went further to investigate, and I settled setting up a base. Eventually, commerce established it. But how did this whole bar appear? Oh, wow. Yeah, 1 second. Shut up. My God, that is obnoxious. As is you getting in my face the whole time. Right, where was I? Yes. To the massive wall of text. There we go. Well, let's start from the very beginning. This town is an eerie place. You can't spend the night in it. You go mad. It has something to do with psych. Okay? You have terrible hallucinations. Stuff distorts around you. Basically, you just go nuts. But although it's so wild and eerie, it also holds a lot of valuable artifacts. Finding them is hard, though, even when the sun shines. Once we went for a raid in this place of evil and stumbled accidentally on this old bomb shelter with strong hermetic doors. As we didn't really have enough time to get through the city, we dared lock ourselves inside for the night. And not only did we survive, but none of us went mad, though the fear left its mark on some. We remembered this place, shared it amongst our friends, and soon it began to become used as a permanent cache in which we used to keep useful supply. Yeah, the English is a bit difficult to read this. Used to keep useful supplies and where we could wait out the night. Soon all stalkers got to know about this asylum, and often various groups met here at sunset. Now, simply waiting from sunset to dawn, that's boring. As a result, people started playing cards, dices, and the like. We even bought a pool table from the building cornered with the city. City committee. A diesel generator, a couple of tables with cosy seats. A duty was established to keep the place clean and make sure no monster ever came in. We tied a civil defence siren on top of one of the old buildings, powered it from the generator. We played the siren at dusk to inform those in the city that it's time to cut bait and run for shelter. As the holy place is never empty, finally there arrived a long-staying stalker, someone no longer expected on the mainland, who remained behind the bar to monitor things, to keep this outpost of civilization in order. And that guy's me. That's the story, so now I am here on duty. Okay, so what's the city? I mean, sure, we're in the zone, but it seems a bit too much. Well, Town 32 has always been quite an inhospitable place, but lately everything has gone to real shit. About a month ago, a major scientific expedition came here with all the high-tech stuff they could carry, and a full military escort. They started taking all their measurements, trying some brand new research, the usual thing. We helped them with small things, traded a few rare artifacts to them, but mostly they didn't bother with us. They had a protective suit that, as I understood, protected them from the local radiation, and it seemed to work pretty well, actually. And then a couple of weeks ago, we were sitting the night out playing backgammon. It was about 4 a.m, and suddenly there was this wild knocking on the door, and someone screamed help, and so on. Normally, we never open the door at night. It would be dumb to open it, after all, with the whole town crawling up at night. But then I suddenly recalled the voice. It was Colonel Prokhorov yelling outside, the security chief of the expedition, yelling so hard I almost couldn't make out his voice. I was very surprised of him to turn up here, away from all of their protective equipment and APCs. Interesting, so this is linking back round again. Opened the door, pulled him in, and shut the door back as quickly as we could. That shit was scary, was crazy. The Colonel's face was white as a sheet, splattered in blood. He was drooling, unable to speak calmly, kept screaming and mumbling something in panic. His armour was completely trashed, his helmet badly dented. It was a wonder how he managed to reach us. We forced him to drink half a bottle of vodka, cut off what was left of his protection, and put him to bed. We spent the whole night on tenterhooks. It's interesting they'd use tenterhooks, and then some of the other English is really... that's an unusual word. Then in the morning, we went to investigate. The Colonel didn't come. He slept continuously for 2 days in a row. We went to the building where they'd been, the old gym at the central square, and there, my friend, it was hell. A terrible mess, furniture piled at the door as if they'd tried to lock themselves in, blood all around the building, the equipment just good to be put into the trash. But at the same time, not a living soul. And what was even worse, no corpses. It had become clear that shit had gone down. There is a line. There is the line from Stalker. It became clear that shit had gone down. Correct. It became clear that shit had gone down there. Extra comma for free. And since that night, everything in the city has become sharply worse. The central part is now akin to Yantar. Whoever's got a brain simply wouldn't go there. Controllers appeared where they weren't before, and a lot of zombies with them. They're roaming city in bulk now. Stalkers who used to come for the artifacts don't set foot here any longer. Yeah, that's our global situation. And what happened next? Oh my god. A couple of days passed, then Prokhorov came and told us what happened. At first everything seemed fine. It was, well, all as it should be. The protective gear helped. They had these special helmets with the slip rings. They were recording measurements, collecting samples, poking anomalies with their stuff. And that night, insanity started. En masse, not in masse. People began to go mad. One started tearing their own throats with bare hands, out with bare hands. Others began smashing heads against walls. Some simply put guns in their mouths, and then the beast flooded. The people inside who managed to stay with their heads clear barricaded themselves. Most scientists had gone mad and fled in every direction in complete confusion. That was the situation. In the night, surrounded by creatures, with the guys inside going off one another. By morning, those who were still able to think tried to escape. The survivors boarded the APCs and drove blindly out of the city. The first APC exploded, the second one drowned in the lake, and the third got into a powerful vortex and got smashed. Drowned in the lake is probably the one we're after. Prokhorov was among the group of foreign scientists who survived from the second APC. He called from an evacuation on the radio, and they sent a cargo helicopter. He even managed to land and take off, but then the emissions caught up on the pilots and they crashed. Well, at least they didn't manage to fly that high, and they didn't fall into any anomalous field. But what happened next, Prokhorov has not yet been able to tell. He doesn't remember anything from the fall, and as far as how he reached us, he doesn't know. And he had to go through the entire city. Well, since then, we're keeping him here. He can't be evacuated, and he cannot leave with us. And yeah, some of this is weird. And yeah, it also seems like he's been a bit mind-damaged after all this. He smokes continuously and keeps talking about some master of the city, saying that he needs to kill it. Otherwise, all of us here are doomed. Speak to him, you might think of a way to get him out of here, and how to bring us along. At the same time, maybe he could help us too. Oh, interesting. Repair my stuff. Got it. Yeah, I'll take it. I'll take it. Let's go. Not cheap. Not cheap, but we want this stuff intact. I'm going to repair the cult as well because it's cool. Okay, what have you got to trade? Is there anything funky? Not really. No. That's unfortunate. Have I got anything to trade you? No, we didn't really pick anything up, did we? I could give you one of these. That'll do. Later, Bill. Alright, where's Prokhorov? Nice pool table. wonder what's in there. You can sort of see in a little bit. Oh, sorry, friend. Didn't mean to disturb. Dude. No, God. There's my chance. No, get out of it. Stupid NPCs. Come on. Come into the room further. Idiot, in the room further, please. Come on. Talk. Listen to my command. Hide here. Hide here and be prepared. Just get out of the way. That's not hiding. That's not hiding. That's getting in the way, you little... Get out of it! Don't you sigh at me. Get out of the way. Oh my God. What are you doing now? I don't want to be pinned against a wall, stupid NPC. No, no, no. Oh God. Yeah, helpful, dude. Helpful. You need a shooting. Yeah, what is going on in here? Why can't I come in? Oh. 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 Fabric physics. Wow. You need to get out of my face, Mr. Messenger. Just be anywhere other than there, thank you. He's the other side, isn't he? Get out of the way, moron. Holy Christ, who do I talk to get rid of this idiot? There was a dude here and he's just disappeared. He's walked out. Please get out of the way. Can't kill Bill. Probably shouldn't have done that, but he was starting to really annoy me. It would be very good if they're going to do NPCs and add their own bases into OGSE. They understand. I mean, you'd think, given that they've put so much work into modding Stalker, they would understand Stalker a bit better. Like how stupid the NPC AI is, and therefore let's not build tiny little rooms like this, because that's going to be a problem. Okay. Diary. There was something there. Found signal of the PDA of your panion. Miner is nearby. Yes, I know that much. Okay, where are we at? So... It says speak to him, but then... Oh, there he is. Salutations, Colonel. Yeah, I really need help, Stalker. The thing is still picking in my brain. I'm not myself anymore. Fucking master. Wait, not so fast. Tell me what happened to you from the very beginning. I'll tell you. I've already told everyone, but they won't believe me, damn it. Basically, there's something under this town. Something alive. And it's like a controller, only much stronger. Master. It calls itself Master. Did you talk to it? No, I didn't. It talks to me instead. I hear it in my head at night. I've been trying to drown it in vodka. The voices fade as I drink. The guys here twist a finger at their temple. I think I'm crazy, but I'm not. I know it exists. And you will know if you listen carefully. So after we came here and began the studies, things went strange. Well, we're in the zone after all. But still, there were some very strange coincidences. Some that were too weird even for the zone. After about a week, the scientists said they had a clue as to what was going on, and they started comparing everything with Yantar. They talked about Sakharov's research and about their own observations, some Kamenov emitter and a non-standard radiation parameters. Triangulation of some sort needed to be done, and they climbed buildings with their devices to measure radiations at different points, apparently. And the day before it started, a couple of scientists headed to the river to take some water samples, a sampling like any other. Since they were going out, I gave them an escort, and they just disappeared for a long time, but it only started to really bother us by the evening. The remaining scientists were nervous, whispering stuff, and just when I was about to send a team to look for them, they came back, but they were scared, pale, without samples, and without the escort. All mumbling some nonsense about some master, and they were supposedly awake and not very happy. The head of the expedition, Professor Seversky, locked himself up with them and questioned them for a long time. He came out very nervous and went directly to his place to report to his HQ without saying anything to us. And the scientists that went to the river got a sedative and were put to bed. It started with the night. What a nightmare. Creepy hallucinations, minds breaking, the voices in my head. People started losing their marbles, whooping things up. They grabbed some guns and shootouts started. It was complete shit. Then we became flooded with beasts and zombies and it was a mess. We somehow barricaded ourselves on the second floor and held it. The hallucinations worsened. A couple of soldiers shot themselves. At 2 in the night, it became clear we'd all be crazy or dead by the morning if we didn't do something quickly. We dismantled the barricade, fought our way to the vehicles, jumped into the armours and drove like hell out of this town. The first one finally made it out, and we ended up in a swamp. The third one ran into a... The first one finally made it out, and we ended up in a swamp. The third one ran into a vortex and got squeezed, with all the people inside it. We still somehow had a communication, so I called from an emergency evacuation. It took half an hour to persuade the higher-ups to dispatch a night flight, but in the end they sent us a Chinook. It got to us, landed, we quickly loaded the wounded, boarded, and took off. And just as we were just over the city, I went to the cockpit and the pilot looked at me weirdly and said, "Master ordered to bring you back." And he headed the chopper directly towards the ground. I rolled over, grabbed some handrail, and then a blow. I can't remember anything else, only scraps. Some subway tunnel with wagons, a bridge, and the voice of the master giving me orders. I somehow arrived here alone. Interesting with the subway tunnel. So what do you suggest to end all this? You understand that this thing has to be destroyed. While it rules the city, we cannot break out. It would cook our brains. And if we stay, we'll just all die of starvation. That's it. But I've got another idea. I think those scientists didn't just go to the river for stupid samples. I'm a former artilleryman. I know how triangulation works. They probably found the source of the radiation, and those two who allegedly went to collect water samples were most likely sent to this river to scout. They apparently found something, since all that shit happened. We need to find their data. Okay, where did they go? Yeah, and that's the problem. They fled. One stole the reels and flew into the city. The second two who covered him. And all the data is in their PDA. Where they are now, I have no idea. But you have a protected device. You can find them and retrieve the data from their PDA. Search the city. They couldn't have gone far. Just remember, no matter what happens, you must be in the shelter at 9 every evening. Master awakes at 9, and by this time we'll have the doors locked tight, and we won't open them until 6 in the morning. Remember, half an hour before the time is up, we'll activate the siren. The moment you hear it, stop whatever you're doing and run to us, sprinting, okay? Sure. Owner of the dead city. Got it, see you later. He's got a scope on his gun and everything. This place is gnarly. This place is gnarly as all hell. Is it giving me any locations? Nope, it just says somewhere in the... Wow, okay. Remember when I said we should probably have an explore around the dead city? Apparently we're going to have an explore around the dead city. But not this episode. That'll be next episode, because to be honest, I've had quite enough. My throat's getting tickly as all hell, and to be honest, dealing with this git, who has finally stopped being a pain in the arse, was quite annoying. Just a little bit. I think maybe you picked up on that. Anyway, bit of an extra long one today. Hope you guys enjoyed. Actually, might not be. I might edit it. Who knows? Either way, if you did like it, then hit that like button. Really helps me in the channel out. If you didn't like it, then right next door to that like button is the infamous dislike button. Smash away on that if you have to. And otherwise, thanks a lot for watching, folks. I'll catch you for the next one.
Little by little, piece by piece, I take back what's been stolen from me. Little by little, piece by piece, until I'm complete.